Hello, lovely audience. Hope you're doing good today. We are receiving a phenomenal response on our How To series, and it makes us so happy to see you all engaged and excited to learn different ways to increase your business once we are ready to get started. My name is Nikita Ravdani, and I'm a part of Team Travel Gyan. My colleague Trishala will take you through today's session: How to leverage Facebook to promote travel. We have tried to cover the maximum information that we could in a span of 45 minutes to help your brand gain visibility. Okay, I would also like to add what we have not included in today's training session, and that is Facebook paid ads. And we have a very strong reason to do that. A, it is not advisable to pay for ads at this point in time. And B, we want you to practice and make the best of your time in hand. So, I hope that makes sense. If there is anyone who came with the expectation to learn about Facebook ads, this webinar may not be for you. And for the rest, let's get started to teach you some amazing tips and tricks to leverage Facebook for free. Let me call upon Trishala. Trishala, the playground is all yours. Audience, sit back and enjoy the training.
Thank you, Nikita. Hello everyone, welcome back to another webinar. My name is Trishala and I am a part of Team Travel Gyan. I take care of digital marketing at Travel Gyan and spend time in planning different activities that are related to travel. Today we will be talking about how you could create a presence on Facebook for your travel business. Facebook is a very good app, which was a website previously, to connect with people living from far away. Who knew that we could even connect to our long lost friends who are practically sitting at the other end of the earth? When I opened my Facebook account, I was in 7th or 8th grade, and not knowing head or tail about Facebook, I recall me and my friend, we used to go to the cyber cafe, pay 10 rupees for an hour to randomly chat with our friends. It's really funny to tell this, but the reason I brought this up is because at first we were so unaware about what we could gain out of an app that is so useful. Of course, I was very young back then, but I used to come across many business ads and many business pages that I really had no idea about. I used to keep constantly liking them because my friends used to like that. Now, if I think about it, the smart business people did their research so fast of how they could promote their product on Facebook and how they could benefit out of it. Facebook is a really good platform to promote your travel business, and as travel professionals, there is only one motive behind every travel agents: travel with us or travel to our destination. Facebook has many features, tools that could help you grow in the platform. Let's go step by step on how you could grow your travel business on Facebook. Why Facebook marketing is important? In today's date, being visible on social media generates more leads to the company, especially as most of the people love to travel these days and always share their pictures on most of the social media platforms. People who love to travel keep traveling and they keep posting pictures, and Facebook has a huge audience. So as travel agents, you should take advantage of it and promote your product to the right set of audience, and Facebook can help you with that. Once you do that and you focus on your business, you will see that you will attract more audience and prospects, and that you could gain so much engagement and thus resulting into converting audiences to your loyal customers. With the way Facebook started to connect people and people with ideas, they were quick to identify its marketing potential. While Facebook allowed pages to be created for business, little did they know that they would earn a lot out of it. So as Facebook is earning a lot out of only creating a page, we as travel professionals need to make the most use of it and also start monetizing a lot out of it. Facebook is now an important part of every business marketing strategy to generate leads and convert them into loyal customers. More than 2 billion people use Facebook every month. So no matter what kind of audience you want to reach, you'll find them here. So I'll show you how you could create a business page. There is a Facebook account that you use personally. There are Facebook groups to post stuff, and then there is a Facebook page. They all are very different from each other. As a travel professional, if you need a solid presence professionally, you will need to create a separate page for Facebook. Why create a Facebook page? Because Facebook page is usually for brands and business to get noticed. You will need an active personal account to create a Facebook page. One way you would be able to create is by the help of your company's owner, because he owns the company and there may be a day that you may leave the organization. Let's say I own XYZ travel organization and one of my employee wants to start a Facebook page to promote our products. He will approach me to create the page because A, I own the company, so I will make the account from my personal account. B, if he creates from his account, he may leave the organization or maybe switch industries and every access of that page goes with him. So make sure you approach the right authority while creating your Facebook page. Let me guide you how you could do it. So you need to log into your personal account, and once you do that, you need to type facebook.com/pages/create. Once you type this, you just need to enter, and once you enter, this is the page that you will see, which is in front of your screen. You obviously need to get started with business or brand and not community or public figure. Once you click on get started, you need to type the name of the company and the category it falls into. If it's a travel company, if it's a travel agency, if it's a service, or maybe it's a tourist information center, etc., and then continue. Once you do that, your Facebook page has been created. You will land to a page something like this. Obviously this is our Travel Gyan page, but the page that you will be landing to will be blank. Like there won't be any image here, there won't be any image here, there won't be anything over here. So the first thing when you create a page is to put your logo or whatever picture you feel like, and an attractive cover picture, because you will be sending invitations for people to come like your page. So make sure that you put attractive images, because people get attracted to images first. Once you have put your images, you need to put necessary information. There are two ways that you put necessary information, and both the ways are mandatory. So one way is to click on about. When you click on about, as you can see in front of your screen, you can see that you can put your when it was founded, your contact number, email ID, the website, and the description about your company and the products that it offers. So you need to update this information here in about, and then there is edit page info. Like I said, there are two ways that you need to update your Facebook page, but when you see on edit info, it is very similar to about. Like these details were already there over there, but there is a slight difference. You can add location over here. You could add your office timings, and if it is temporarily closed or something like that, and obviously your description and the products it offers. So it is slightly different from about, but make sure that when you make your page, you edit it in about, as well as you edit it in your edit page info as well. Once you do that, you have already set your necessary details, you have already put your images. Now you would add a button. So your contact us is written, but as I said, your page is going to be blank. So instead of contact us, it will be add button. You just need to click on add button and select whatever button you want. Mostly it is going to be book with us or book now, get code. Just select what button you want, do next, and the button will automatically appear over here. And when your audience wants to contact you, they can just directly click on the button and connect with you. So these are the baby steps that is really important. You need to upload your image, you need to upload your necessary information, and you need to put this button so that people will recognize you and will at least have an idea about your travel company. So next thing that I would like to highlight is about promotion. Now that you have put in necessary information, it is important that you start promoting your Facebook page. So one second. So there are ways that you increase your you could increase your likes on Facebook, and one way is by sharing an invitation. So you just need to click on these three dots over here. Once you click in these three dots, you need to click on invite friends. This increases visitations on your page and many people start liking your page. For example, if you are selling travel packages to the consumers directly, this is one good way you could start, because people in your friends list know you and most of them would rely on you. So you just need to you could select all and just send the invite, or you could send each invite in Messenger, but as you see, you can only send up to 50 invites, which is time consuming. So I recommend you that you select all and send it to them at one go. It will save a lot of time. So this is one way you could promote your page. The other way is by joining different travel groups as travel professionals. This is also one good way to get noticed. We at Travel Gyan have joined different travel groups like TAFI, CSTF, Scal Club of Bombay, etc. All you need to do is search the travel group. Sorry. Now, if I click on Travel B2B Hub, I've already joined this group. If you have created the page and you're new, it will come join. So you need to just click on join, and the admin will accept you. There are some times when you join the group, they will ask you certain questions which are really easy and very simple. You just need to answer them properly, and then they will accept you in the group. So why do you need to join different travel groups? Is because there are many people who are also in a part of those travel groups, and they can start interacting with you. This increases your engagement rate. More people will start liking your Facebook page. So make sure you're part of relevant travel groups where you could gain lot of engagement or gain lot of business out of it. The third thing you could do to promote your page is including your Facebook link in all the promotions you do, like email marketing, your signature, website, other social media platforms, etc. Attract consumers at first by giving them some cool affordable travel deals. This will increase clicks on your Facebook URLs, and it is a good head start for being more visible. Once you have done all this and have provided quality travel services, you will see that you have built a growing Facebook family. So make sure you invite people. Tell your colleagues also to invite people to like your Facebook page, and also tell their families, friends to like. I'm sure people will do it. People will do like it. Be a part of different travel groups, and also please include your Facebook URL in all the marketing activities that you do. Now that you have landed to our Facebook page, but please do like us on Facebook, and you will get regular updates about our trainings. Next, we move on to insights. So insights is your marketing activities. Now that you have promoted, you will be posting content, so you would want to know how your travel page is doing. So one way you could do is by clicking on insights. So in insights, you will be able to see how many people have viewed your page in the past 1 week, the number of people who have seen your post, the engagement rate, how many followers have increased, etc. And you could even export data. Thus you could sit with your social media team and strategize your future posts. So this is a overall summary of the last 7 days, and this is the overall summary only of the page. You could even get a summary of your post. Now how would you do that? I'll show you. So insights allows you to see an overall performance activity of your Facebook page. Individual posts will allow you to understand the performance activity of every post. So if I click on posts and then click on this, you will be able to see that you will be able to see how many people have reached your post, how many people have liked, how many people have shared, how many people have clicked on your post, and you will be able to identify the performance of every individual post. So it is a very good and healthy activity if you do this every week and analyze your reports, because then you will be able to strategize your posts accordingly. Now let me also show you how you could let me also show you how you could create an event. So you could create event over here, and suppose you have a event maybe tomorrow. So you just need to type the event name, the location, description, the category of your event, what time is it and the dates, etc. Provide necessary information over here and publish it. Once you published it, the audience will be able to see it and they will know that there is an event that is approaching soon. So make sure you do that. The next thing is poll. So in poll you could put out generic poll questions, because poll questions get very engaging. So the poll question that you see right now is which is your favorite monsoon destination, but it could be anything. It could be which destination is would you want to travel in the month of November, and you could put options like Thailand, Sri Lanka, Japan, Russia or something. And then by the clicking rate you will be able to understand that like when the audience clicks on whatever option they would like to visit, you will be able to understand that okay, so many people do want to visit Thailand, okay, so many people, there are few people who want to visit Japan as well, and then you could categorize them and target them accordingly. So poll questions also increase a lot of engagement activity on your Facebook page. So make sure you indulge into poll questions and you will see wonders happening with the amount of likes you will be getting on your Facebook page. Next is the icons. I'll be explaining you the icons here. This is called inbox. So in inbox it's nothing but you could chat with your audience. If they have any queries, they could directly message you and you could connect with them. You could even keep automated response. So in automated response you just need to click on edit, type the response that you would want to share with the audience, and once you type whatever you need, you just need to click save. Once you click save, these responses will, if anyone asks you a question, this response will go automatically, because it's not necessary that you're going to be whole day or like 24 hours on Facebook just to talk to people. So it's better that you keep automated responses as well. You could even create a job, like if there is an opening in your company, you could highlight that on your Facebook page, create a job, so if anyone is interested they could contact you. Notifications is same like your personal Facebook notifications. This will show how many people have liked your page, how many people have shared or commented, so it's very self-explanatory. So let's go back to page. I'll show you about this icon which is called live. You could go live on Facebook. Facebook supports videos a lot, and if you use a lot of videos on Facebook, your engagement will increase really quickly. So you could go live on Facebook. This increases visibility, it increases your likes. So make sure you do this. It's a really cool thing that you could do. Make sure you tag relevant products. When you create a post, tag products. You could, suppose you have sent someone to a destination and that person stayed at a chain of hotels, like a famous chain of hotels. You could tag that hotel chain saying thank you so much for the service, for the good service. Our customers really enjoyed the stay over there. So make sure you tag relevant products, so that you get they also can they will also be able to share it in their Facebook pages. So this will increase visibility of you in someone else's Facebook page as well. So make sure you tag relevant products. It's the best thing you can do. Now I would show you about I would like to show you about publishing tools. So if if you want to be in this Facebook game, you need to post as often as you can. But if you are not able to because maybe you are busy or something, you can schedule your posts. It's very easy. You just need to click on publishing tools, click on schedule posts, and then create your post. So I could write welcome to travel, and then schedule post. Once I do this, I can put the date and the timing whenever I want that to post. Click on this and then schedule it. So this will this is going to save a lot of time, and you could create multiple posts and schedule them, and they will just post automatically. So make sure that you if you do not have the time, schedule posts, because sometimes it happens that you go out for business meetings or something like that, and then your Facebook page is just like blank. There's no engagement, there's no activity. So you could schedule posts and keep. It's a very healthy practice to do. So these are some important things that you need to keep in mind before you if you want to increase your visibility on Facebook, and if you want many people to like and travel with you. Make sure you build trust, because if you do not build trust, people are not going to trust you. Make sure you upload attractive images. Make sure you put in relevant information if you want people to contact you, and join groups, because there are many people who post on groups, so you will be able to understand that. Make that a habit. Now going back to the presentation, so consistent is key here. So it's really important that you post every day. Like I said, as a travel professional, just imagine if you feel like today I don't feel like going to work, and you disappear for a few days. Everyone will wonder what's wrong, and then maybe no one will even consider you so much, because most of the time you're absent. Similarly, it goes with Facebook. Make sure you post every day and make the most use of it. If not every day, at least every alternate day. Post at least once every day, because people want to know you and want to relate to you. Just don't post for the sake of posting. Your content should have quality and should be relatable. Not necessarily, it doesn't have to be like content. It can be some behind the scenes of a successful campaign, or maybe even a party that you celebrated at office, a FIT or group departure that was successful, useful travel tips, travel videos, travel updates. When you use this shows transparency and quality. So make sure you upload as much as you can, and you'll see that your engagement rate, your visibility is growing day by day. Now engagement. Your posts need to be engaging. Before you post anything on your travel business page, think if it is going to create a conversation by your followers. Important thing that I would like to highlight is that Facebook is a social media platform, so you should be social. Respond to your customers' queries, doubts, comments, concerns. Like I showed you, you could chat with the audience, connect with them, and get to know your customers by actively participating in conversations, as it should be efforts from both sides. Do not ignore any message. I know you cannot check every message every time, but make sure to at least check once a day. Give 10 minutes and just check once a day, because if there is an important query and you just ignore it because you are not aware about it, then you are losing on so much. So make sure that you participate in conversations and try to be friendly and have conversations nicely. You need likes, you need hearts, you need people to be with you constantly. Do not lose them. They are valuable people. Leverage friends of fans. So, for example, to sum this term up, if I have been to a 4 night Singapore trip with one of your travel company and I start telling it to my best friend about how good your service was and how you responded to every question of mine, you helped me, they are most likely to come check your travel business page because it's psychology. What I do, my friend may also want to do. So it's simple. Your interaction in the page can increase by one customer to double the amount of it. Like friends of friends, their friends, and it goes on. Promote some limited offers and invite your followers who can invite their friends in turn. So make sure you give quality services, quality content, and one customer can do wonders with you. Know your audience. So this question is a really important question, like, do you really know your target audience? I would like to highlight this point because some people don't know their target audience. For example, uh, you need to make sure that your promotions don't go in vain. Your post should be mostly visible to people that travel often. If you start posting pictures or content that for people who are not bothered about traveling, then you are losing out on major visibility. Thus, you will be able to understand the market, if they are luxury clients, if they do travel, if they do not, and it will be easy for you to bifurcate. So, it's very important that you know audience, and one way you could know the audience is by keeping a tab on all the reports, insights, performance posts of every post. Personalize. You do not need to look all salesy when you upload pictures or content about your packages, because people don't like weirdos, people don't like salesy weirdos. So even though you have created a business page to connect with customers to ultimately sell packages or increase bookings, try to be little subtle when it comes to publishing your posts. You do not want your audience to run away and unlike your page. So be friendly with them and just personalize. Try other sources. So we are in the travel business. If there is an article about some new update in the travel market, share that on your page. This will save time and effort. Promoting other sources from other companies will also benefit you in other ways, as they make sure your content is shared in return. Like how we keep sharing on our personal accounts some posts from other sources, like example, this happened there, or look at these 10 beautiful things. So you can also share some relevant travel updates from some relevant travel sources, and they will also be very happy about it, and they will also mention you in their Facebook pages. So thus, like I said, when you create your own post, make sure you tag hotels where your clients have stayed in, or share relevant travel sources, just to increase visibility and for building trust. People do like it. Anniversaries. Now, if your travel company is celebrating 5-6 years of business, then offer special offers to them, to your existing clients or to your potential clients or to your new clients. Why? Because these posts get engaging and it will make you seem more personable. You could give them good travel deals, some travel discount. People will start telling other people, XYZ travel company is giving out some cool deals because you know what, they just celebrated 6 years of their company. And then that person will be like, you know what, I need to check that out. And there will be so many people just like liking your page and then inquiring about different travel packages. So make sure that you do indulge into certain activities that will help you grow business. Best time to post: Sunday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You can see 32% higher engagement on Sundays, Thursday, Friday 18%, and Sunday it is 32%. Like I told you, weekends is the best time to post because people are thinking to party or people are thinking to travel. So make sure that you strategize your post accordingly. People seem to be happy on Friday, which is why the term TGIF, thank God it's Friday. So make sure that you post on weekends, because that is a good way you could generate a lot of business out of it. Now your scheduling posts can come into picture. Saturday, Sunday, or Sundays, I don't everyone is on leave, like it's a holiday, so people You may not post something like post content or post any travel packages. So make sure you could schedule, create a post on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, Friday. Schedule it for the weekend so that those posts could go automatically. So yeah, these are the best time to post for Facebook. Posting at 3 p.m. will give you the most click, while 1 p.m. will get you the most shares. And as I said, you need to use Facebook analytics. You need to see insights and have a look on the marketing reports for you to strategize your future posts. Now I would like to highlight some general questions. Is liking other travel pages a good practice? Liking other business pages, Facebook page is a great way to build relationships and show support for other business in your area. It's also a great way to stay up to date with what other businesses have going on, and it can help you identify partnership opportunities as well. So make sure you like other travel pages as well if you feel like. There's no harm in it. Another question is that why do only limited people see my posts when there are so many people who have liked my Facebook page? So one thing you can do to increase your chances of being seen in the news feed is to use video. Facebook has placed a huge emphasis on video content, especially video using the Facebook Live. Facebook gives video content priority. Like I said, Facebook gives value to video content to increase your visibility. That being said, there are things you can do to make sure your message gets in front of the right people. So make sure that you use videos in your Facebook content when you plan content for Facebook. What is an engagement rate? This is also a common question. Engagement rate is number of clicks, likes, shares, comments, number of people who saw the post. Facebook will use this data to determine how many people see your future content and share on the site. For example, if one post is reaching a significant amount of people but not producing much engagement, the Facebook marks the post as low quality. So make sure you identify before you keep a tab on the marketing reports and identify which post is performing less and stop posting such posts. Then the other question is about Facebook ads. So Facebook ads also are good. You can increase your visibility on Facebook. Whenever your ad costs reach your billing threshold, you will be charged for that amount. When you first start advertising on Facebook, your billing threshold will be automatically set to a small amount. As your ad runs, it will cost you. If your outstanding ad costs $25, Facebook will cost you $25. However, we at Travel Gyan recommend you not to use paid advertisement during this global pandemic and grow organically without having to spend any kind of money. Facebook ads are a good thing, but right now it's best that you do not indulge or spend money on Facebook ads. Other things that I would like to highlight is that if you think that managing posts every day can get a little time consuming, you can even hire a Facebook marketing partner to help. These are some tips and tricks that are helpful to us, and we at Travel Gyan have tried it. Just play with Facebook, and when you do that, you will see that there are so many things that you could do and gain more business out of it. If this was helpful, please comment yes, and thank you for listening to us. If you have any doubts, questions, or if you need to add something that we have missed, please mention in the comment section, like in the Q&A section. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed the training. Thank you.
Thank you, Trishala. The floor is open for questions and they will be answered in the Q&A box. And in the meantime, if you still haven't liked us on Facebook, I would request all of you to spare a moment and like Travel Gyan page on Facebook. Thank you for your enthusiasm. This is Nikita Raptani signing off. Have a nice day ahead.